Last time on Questoria. The gang makes their way down the scary salty river into the scary swamp to set up camp for the night while dealing with the disappearance of their beloved friend Setsu. Meanwhile, their pal Hank had met a new friend in the woods named Afjar, both of whom had to fight 3 bad guys, Jodendrines, Somek the Silencer, and Squedge. Hank had to run off with Afjar closely behind, but the only reason Hank is even still alive and didn't have to fight off a dragon is because our dear friend Ananda was able to distract the dragon long enough for Hank to escape. But did Ananda make it out as well? And what will become of the gang now that they have set up camp in a new place? Find out now!
Okay, welcome to Questoria, everybody. That was slow-mo. That was a little slow-mo. I can do better. Hold on, let me try again. Welcome to Questoria. All right.
Very nice.
There we go. That was the one.
Now energy.
That was
Now
that was slow-mo. Here's energy.
Do fast-mo.
Welcome to Questoria. Everybody, welcome to Questoria. Micro Machines. Everybody remember the Micro Machines guy?
Micro Machines were the
Does
best.
anybody remember the Micro Machines guy?
Oh my god, yes.
Some of my favorite tongue twisters. One of my favorite things to say really fast is to do today. Like, you have anything better to do today?
Do today.
Better to do today?
To do today.
Those are the those are the ones I'm really good at tongue twisters, like red leather, yellow leather, 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 red leather, yellow leather.
Okay, cool.
And then like rubber baby, bugging bumpers, rubber baby, bugging. See, I'm really good. Did anybody see the post I put on Instagram?
Cut.
Oh my god, I found this weird picture on Instagram. I can't even describe it. It was some kind of tube, and it was like a telescoping tube, like a gooseneck.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh my god. And it was just like, and it had like a little elephant head on the top, and you open the mouth and you put a baby's junk in it.
Yeah, it's for like a baby to pee in.
I think, yeah.
I guess.
Like for when you have to.
But like when? Like
when does a baby pee? You need to pee in this little tube.
Yeah,
maybe
like,
if you're out in public.
Yeah, I guess. But still, then it looks even weirder.
That's what a diaper's for.
Yeah, diapers. We have diapers. We've already covered this problem.
This is designed for like a 3 to 4 year old that is out of diapers, but has an emergency. In this case, I would just have him pee in the bush in the corner and cover him.
Or, you know what?
I would definitely not take out fucking elephant tusk, slip it over his wiener, and have him like, hey, dude.
Let
me hold
that's what
this.
we're
Elephant
saying.
tusk?
Like,
When I saw this thing.
It's on Wish, by the way,
Yeah,
which you
Wish.
see a lot of
Yeah, Wish
weird
ads.
things on
God,
Wish ads.
I'll tell you what,
Chinese people.
Right now, okay. Right now, I'll tell you what. Right now, if you get one of these Wish ads pop up on your Instagram feed, cycle through a few. Cycle through to the third or fourth ad. You'll see some weird shit for $8 and $12, and you'll be like, "What the hell is this?"
It's either $8 or $12.
Yeah, $8 or $12.
That's very true.
Everything on Wish is $8 or $12. So
It's like the dollar store, but better.
yeah.
The $8
Tier
or
one,
$12
tier two.
store.
Yeah, the $8 or $12 store.
So believe it or not, we're here for a reason, and that reason is this season, and that season is Halloween. We're in the Halloween season right now.
That's right. We're here for Halloween.
Or
But
are we?
The real
We're not going to
reason-
tell you what day it is, though.
The real reason. Oh yeah. I forgot. There was
When
a
you
little
listen
bit
to this, it'll be, I don't know,
Who knows?
February.
Yeah, who knows? But there was a little bit of like a contest to guess my birthday, because we recorded on my birthday last episode, and I guess I just gave away a pretty big clue.
Oh,
Even though you don't know when we're recording this episode, except that it's sometime during.
right.
And I just gave you another little clue. It's sometime near Halloween, and it's sometime near when we last recorded.
Yep.
So you know that maybe you might be able to deduce some things from that.
Perhaps.
So anyway, let's get into business. Let's get down to business. Last time we left off, we were setting up camp. We had just entered into the swamp. You can imagine it was a little bit difficult to find campground in a swamp.
You really wouldn't believe it, guys. We were trekking for, I don't know how long was it, like 2-3 hours?
Dry
just
ground.
Felt
to
like
find
in
a
a
little
swamp.
At least
tiny
12
like
weeks.
lump.
Yeah, and all we
Okay.
did was carry the boat with us until we gave up and set the boat down and camped on the boat.
Yeah. I feel like, okay, so here's the trick to finding dry ground in a swamp. You push your boat around until you hit something, like land, not like a log. And you're like, okay, there's land here.
Logland.
Is that like a water park? God damn it. We need to get into this
Nothing
game.
but
We need to get
log
into
rides
this game.
everywhere.
Okay, so
That
yeah,
sounds
we
like
found
a
some
great
dry ground in the
place.
swamp. We set up camp on the swamp, and then there was something rustling around in the bushes, and we don't know what, although I think I alluded it to being a person.
I know, right?
Or something. You
These
know,
are some
something with
pretty-
some intelligence.
It's pretty wet bushes too.
Yeah, they're dewy. So that is where we left off with the last episode. But there's something else, another question that I feel like needs to be answered. We saw a little bit about what's going on with Hank and Afjar, but what we don't know, what's happening with Ananda? I think everybody wants to know.
Right.
I'm worried about Ananda.
We're kind of around the campfire and we were talking and like
There you go.
we look up
There
at
you
the
go.
sky as we're thinking, and it kind of pans up and then like and
That's what
then
I'm
it
talking
pans
about.
back down, or maybe it turns to daylight but then it pans over and you see Ananda.
Okay, specifically because I'm worried about this next section. One of the things that I said I was legitimately afraid of is that this next section is just going to be all me. So what I want to do right now, you just inspired me. Let's get a little bit of campfire talk of you guys worried about Ananda, and I'll join in as Sunny, Juss, and Augie. Augie.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy. Okay, Augie. Sunny. I'm getting better.
Griff, Tamlin. Got it.
Aladdin. And Aladdin.
I'm Aladdin.
All right, so Griff, Tamlin, Aladdin, Juss, Sunny, and Augie. Why is that the hardest one to remember? Are all sitting around the campfire, and I think they're a little bit worried about Ananda because the last time they saw her, she was in some trouble, and Hank as well. So, all to get things started, guys, I can't stop thinking about Hank and Ananda. I'm really worried about them, especially Hank. He's
What did happen
so
to them?
dear to me.
Who are they?
Man.
Oh,
I've been so
guy.
busy fighting and killing
You're
things
so callous.
that I haven't really thought about,
How could you even say that? Ananda's like a mother to me. Oh my god.
Hey, Sonny,
Yeah?
we get it.
But-
So,
How can he say that?
he just the way he did. It's all right. Everything will be all right.
Just the way he did.
No, I understand. Whatever.
Look, what's important is the topic that was brought up, which was Hank and Ananda. What did happen to them last time that we saw them? There was a dragon, and we were lucky enough to teleport out of there. But
Yeah.
I mean, man, it was looking pretty grim. You
Yeah,
know?
she could be like dead, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, she's the one that stayed behind.
Yeah.
She totally like sacrificed herself to save you assholes.
She's a fine lady.
Yeah,
She
that's
is.
what I'm saying.
She is. She's great. She.
That is what I am saying.
Hopefully, she's good. She's good enough, though. You know, to live through that. It sounds very treacherous. I mean,
So, I don't think there's any other options. I've been putting this off because I am legitimately scared because I looked up these stat blocks. We said previously that Ananda was going to wild shape into a giant eagle, which makes the most sense to me because that's just about the best she can do at the stage she's at. Mm-hmm. But guys, even this young template dragon that I've selected for this scenario, the fly speed is way outclassing Ananda's fly speed.
man.
So I'm really worried right now. I'm going to give Ananda a little bit of a boost because it says 80 feet average.
She can get into small crevices, though, that maybe the dragon can't.
So we're going to pretend that she can go 100 feet.
Or change
She
into
has
a
a fly
beetle
speed.
mid-flight.
Of 100 feet. That could be potentially very deadly. Imagine a beetle in a dragon's breath weapon.
No, but I'm saying it
You can't
mostly
imagine
just,
that beetle for very long.
it mostly just disappears. It's like all of a sudden it's an eagle, then it goes, and it's gone.
Yeah.
It's just too
What?
small. It's
Right.
like, gone.
But the potential for complete destruction is there. Let's get right into this. Everybody has just teleported out of the cave, leaving just Hank and Ananda there. We already know that Hank got out of there unscathed because when he came into that previous episode, he didn't have any damage. That means that there's only one way. Ananda basically sacrificing herself to save everybody else. And that puts her in a very, very dire position. And I'm really worried about her. Reese is being very silly right now. I don't think he's taking this very seriously. I'm worried that Reese isn't taking... I'm so worried. I'm just worried about everything. Just general malaise of worry. So, Ananda, she needs to get Hank out of there. So she turns to Hank. Hank, you got to get out of here. So just run, okay? And then they're the two Texans, you know, and they're looking at, they both have their Texan. And that's another reason why I'm like surprised that you can't remember. Because you should be like on the Texas vibe with them, man. You got 3 Texans and you're just like, who?
What's Texas?
Oh, come on. All right. Fuck this shit. Let's get into this thing. All right, so Ananda is going to wild shape into a giant eagle, and then she's going to immediately go out and confront this dragon to buy some time for Hank to escape. Yeah, she's putting her dukes up. So she immediately flies out and confronts this dragon with a 2 claws and a bite attack. Claw, bite. So she's going to fly out and do that damn thing. I should have pulled out 3 d20s, but I'm going to do that now. So claw, bite. Here we go. Okay, she rolled pretty well. Okay, so she got a 19, a 17, and a 28. Luckily, the bite attack hits because that's her most powerful attack, I think. No, it is not her most powerful attack, so that is not lucky. But at least she got 1 hit off. And it bought time for Hank to get away. So that's crucially important. And she rolled well on the damage. So she is going to do 9 points of damage on this chromatic dragon, which really is and I can't stress how insignificant that is. I am literally terrified to say it's the dragon's turn. And I think he's going to come correct immediately with a breath weapon.
Fuck those dragons, man.
All right, I don't even have to roll
seriously.
for that. I don't even have to roll for that shit.
Dragon?
Yeah.
I don't even have to roll for that
Is
shit.
anybody else on board?
No.
Good luck.
I love
Pass.
it. I love that. Like
Okay.
the first thing
Donkey.
you said,
All right,
the first
man.
thing you've said on mic is, "You want to fuck a dragon?" It's actually
Like the 3rd or 4th thing.
okay. Well, anyway, the first thing you've said in a minute, it was good. I'm glad that's how you came. You're like, "Here I come, strong." You want to fuck a dragon? All right. Anyway, so
Couldn't resist.
all right. So it's a reflex save
Lobbed it out there.
for Ananda.
That was a reflex save. Otherwise, I'd have been asleep.
Oh, shit, that's not her
It was
best.
a critical success.
That is not her best. But she rolled really fucking good. And what I'm going to do for Ananda, because I'm trying to give Ananda every advantage, I'm going to, whoever's is higher,
do
the
the Reese
eagle or
method.
Ananda's, that's what I'm going to use. They are equivalent. They are exactly the same. That is, no, the eagle has way higher, so that's what we're using. So she rolled an 18. DC 19.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. 6 D10 fire damage. I have all these D10s set up already to go. How much damage did Ananda just take? God damn it, you guys.
Enough to kill her, probably.
I love this character so much. 20 points of damage. Yeah, that's going to hurt her real bad. I'm going to do one quick little, like, just real minor retcon. And that is that this dragon, before he does his breath weapon, he's going to just back off a little bit. Because, you know, Ananda just came up, hit him real hard with a bite, took a chunk out of him. He didn't like it. So he's going to back off a little bit, and then he's going to nail her with a breath weapon. Makes sense, right?
Absolutely. That's what I would have done if I was a dragon.
I agree.
That's how I saw it.
That's why I was like, this is what needs to happen.
Agreed.
Plus, I also needed to use up his move action, and I was like, this is how I'm going to do that.
There you go.
And that gives Ananda an opportunity to turn tail and get the fuck out of there, because that's exactly what she's going to do. The good news for her is that she's got a little bit of time before he can use that breath weapon again. The bad news for her is that he has almost double the fly speed. The good news for her is that she has pretty good maneuverability. The good news also is that he doesn't. The dragons are fast, but they're not good at tight corners. It's like a cheetah and a rabbit, you guys. Sometimes the rabbits get away.
Sometimes.
I'm really scared. Which is why I've been kind of like, you know, lollygagging and dipping her and dodging around the point. So anyway, she's going to move her full move action. So she has 100. So she moves 200 feet. But then that guy has 200 feet of move action in one move. So he can get right back up on her.
Boom.
And do another attack if he wants to.
Bam.
He doesn't even have to try. But if she does a sharp turn and has to do a fly check,
Uncanny dodge.
then he also has to do that fly check. And if he doesn't make it, then she can get away a little bit. So she's going to take a sharp turn and do a little bit of a fly check,
Little drift action.
which her fly
like
ability
skid
is
marks
off
in
the,
the air.
charts. I gave her a
Yes,
really
Zach,
good fly ability.
Skid marks in the air, please.
Yes. Yes, exactly right. Little skid clouds.
They look like tires.
We're gonna have her do a little fly check.
She blows on her feet.
Fuck. She rolled a 1. She failed it.
Oh man.
They're on fire.
So now
She
the
rolled
dragon.
her car over.
Yeah, wah, wah, wah. Yeah, she's just like barrel rolling in the air. She tried to take a sharp turn, didn't quite make it, so she just lost her air footing. You know, and
She
she's
has
just kind of like
singed tail
spiraled.
feathers.
Yeah, exactly.
She
cinched a
hit
little
a
bit.
drift in the wind that just kind of cut her.
Some of her feathers are burned up. and
Turbulence.
she wasn't expecting that when she went to take the quick turn, and wasn't able to get the, traction on the air.
Yeah, she's at a different elevation with this dragon, you know?
So let's see now if the dragon passes his fly check.
Can he beat a 1?
I don't know.
That's not the DC for the.
pretty hard.
Dude, he passed the fuck out of it.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, oh, that's sad. That sucks real bad. She, even with a 1, she almost passed that shit. That's how good she is at flying. Because she loves to transform into an eagle. That's when I was building the character. I was like, this is like her thing. She loves to turn into an eagle and just go flying. That's how she relieves stress. But will it be enough to save her in this situation? We don't know. So the dragon has caught up to her because he made his fly speed. He made his maneuver check. And now he is going to do an attack. Like he's just like reaching out to bite her. He did pretty good. He rolled pretty well. 31.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. But that is easily enough to hit the shit out of Ananda. That's 2d6. Plus 10. Ananda is looking really, really, really bad. What's 36 minus 27?
Too much.
9?
9.
It's 9, you guys.
Yep, it is.
It is 9. The math is correct, and that's the scary part. But the good news is
She's
now
got
it's
a
Ananda's
Constitution
turn.
modifier of 42, though, so she'll never die.
The good news is it's Nanda's turn now. The bad news is she is out of options. She's going to dive into the trees because the way I'm picturing it, this whole time she has been flying over the trees like south of the mountain. And when she did that hard turn, I'm picturing her turning left, which would be the opposite direction that you guys are headed in. So she's trying to get the dragon away
Right.
from you guys.
Right.
So she's going over these trees. No, you know what? Scratch all of that. Change everything. She went north. She's going over the mountains. She's going in completely opposite direction that you guys are going. She's going straight north, flying over the mountain range. So here's what she's going to do now. There's, like the valley, canyons, stuff like that down below. She's going to dive in as fast as she can, immediately down. And then she's going to unwild shape. And then she's going to activate Featherfall so she doesn't fucking die. And we're going to do some checks. I think she's going to be able to get away from the dragon if she can find a chasm, like a crevice that's thin enough that she can get into as a person but not as a giant eagle, which means that the dragon will be able to not be able to get at her. So I'm going to roll a perception check to see if she can find this crevice. Fuck, man. She rolled a 3. That's really bad.
Those are a lot like our rolls.
Yeah, she's rolling
When we're the
really
good guys.
fucking bad.
Well, she's on our team,
And
so
the dragon's rolling
makes
really
sense.
well. This is ridiculous. Why does fate hate the good guys? Okay, so she doesn't find a good place to go.
it's hard to beat the good guys.
So she's just going to drop down and she's going to try to get away from the dragon. And I'm going to do a check for the dragon to see if I'm going to do a perception check for him to see if he can follow her as she pulls this maneuver off. And of course he rolled really well. He just scored a 30. So he dominated. He totally saw where she landed. Fuck. I'm doing this because I want Ananda to get out of this scrape. And I don't see any way that this is going to happen. It looks like it's looking really fucking bad for Ananda right now.
Does she have a teleport scroll or a teleport magic?
She might have some tricks up her sleeve.
She may not know when to hold them and fold them, man.
I don't know.
She probably should have used those already.
Let's see. The dragon, he did a perception check. That's a free action. So he is going to move to intercept and easily be able to cover the distance. And I think he's going to try to snatch her up with his claws. So we'll just call that a claw attack. And if he lands either one of these claw attacks, we'll do a little CMD thing for a grab. No, I like the idea of a tail slap. I like the idea of him coming down and then like trying to swat her with his tail. So that's what I'm going to do. And he got a 25, which is easily enough to hit Ananda. And it's a 1d8 plus 10.
Oh shit, she's dead.
She's dead. She's unconscious.
Well, she's
Falling
only.
down the
How
crevice?
much is her constitution?
It's not great. She's an elf. What did I say? It was plus 10?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's 19 points of damage.
What's her constitution modifier?
10.
She is permanently dead.
She's fucking dead.
So she just got slapped in half.
Yeah. She just got slapped into a rock and splattered all over the rock.
That is awesome.
That is crazy.
You guys,
Wow.
Ananda fucking Featherleaf is dead.
We're gonna get very little help in the future.
She had a good run. 13
She
episodes.
just
11, I
sacrificed
guess.
herself.
You know what?
To
Some of the
save
best shows I've
everybody else.
seen, good people like that sometimes have to die.
That's right.
Fuck, man. I am distraught. I cannot fucking believe I loved creating this character. I was just starting to get into the character designs, which I'll still do because we're way fucking ahead of where the listeners are right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to have to be drawing this character the whole time knowing that she's going to die.
You should foreshadow in the artwork.
You should draw
Yeah, I mean,
her
a little bit.
splattered on a rock.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll do that last. Oh, I don't want to draw that.
The life
I
and
don't want
times
to do
of
it.
Ananda Feather.
Or maybe her laying
terrible.
down having a dream of that happening.
Oh, man.
There's just like a
I'm
leg
so bummed. I was like,
laying there.
having the thought.
We cut back to us and we're like, yeah, man, I really hope Ananda's okay.
yeah,
she was all right.
yeah. Cut back to you guys.
I really hope Ananda's okay.
I don't see much point in lingering on this scene.
All right, guys.
What are we
Well,
just staring at the
I think I'm
splatter?
going to go to sleep.
I guess we can cut over to you guys in the morning. Like we'll just be like waking up from everything like that.
So we wake up.
I just had this crazy dream. I hope Ananda's okay.
Oh, man. I kind of had a similar dream.
She's not.
No, you didn't.
Oh, right. I didn't.
How would you know?
Hey, guys. Check for leeches, by the way.
I feel like Just has
Zero
known
leeches.
this whole time and has not said anything about it because he doesn't want to bring down the whole morale of everybody.
How does he know?
Because he's a druid. One,
He's a Jedi.
he's a
Anybody
seer.
who whispers like that.
He is a seer. He's
knows.
an oracle.
I feel like he's lying to us about Setsu then, knowing these facts. How did he not know?
I don't remember exactly what he said about Setsu.
Yeah, he said he looked away.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember now. I had my phone on a charger, so I got to plug it in.
Plug it in, plug it in.
There's another one that might be a little bit too old for some of our listeners.
Probably.
I worry
No,
about
all
that
of
a
our
lot.
listeners know it.
I listened to a certain Pathfinder podcast that's, extremely popular. They'd make a lot of references that are very, very dated because they're older guys. I think most of them are in their 40s. And I love those guys. And I get all the references because I watch old shit all the time. But I worry that we also are a little bit older than our listener base, which is a couple kids at work so far. But they're young as hell.
And thank you for that.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Hey, guys at work. Hashtag bleepamos. I don't know if we should say that, actually. We'll bleep that
Hashtag
out.
Hashtag beep.
Hashtag bleepamos. That's a new hashtag that I'm starting. Bleepamos.
They may not or may not have pies there of some kind.
So I'm fucking sad. I know that you guys are making a lot of jokes and making light of the
You were going to say
situation.
stupid jokes.
I'm just going to say that when Griff dies eventually, hopefully never, you're probably not going to feel too bad about
I'm
it.
going to feel horrible. Are you kidding me? Do you know how many hours I have spent drawing these fucking characters? Like
They're iconic.
It takes at least a couple hours to do the character sheets, which I don't have to do for you guys, obviously, but the drawings that I do for your characters, they
Take a while.
me the character designs for Tamlin specifically. Griff, I had you pretty quick because you
'Cause he's
came out with
half
that when you came
of
out
the
with
drawing.
that when you came out that fucking I mean the character design, you smart gay. When you came out with that voice, as soon as you said that voice, I had an image in my head, figuring everything out. And then Chase designed Setsu already, but I made him naked. He put him in all kinds of like robes and shit. And I was like, no. Get all those clothes off. Get all those clothes off, buddy.
Loincloth.
Yeah, loincloth and leather armor. That's what you got. You got a vest and a loincloth.
Like loincloth and just like the Conan like cross straps and some shoulder pads.
Pretty much. And
Maybe
he's
one
like,
of those cop hats like from the YMCA guys.
It's good on the battlefield and in the orgy.
and he's tall. He's tall. He's a little bit lanky, but he's got like the abs going on. I'm telling you, ladies, if there's a single lady out there listening to this podcast, Setsu is the guy. He's gone now. He's for all intents and purposes, he's dead.
Oh yeah.
Which, if you're out there listening to this and you're out there saying intensive purposes, because a lot of people do, it's not. That's wrong. You're wrong. It's intense and purposes. Intents and purposes. The plural of intent. You see how much sense that makes?
Yes, you're being very intense.
Yeah. Intense. Purposefully. But that's my purposeful. I'm being purposefully intense. You guys, there's always going to be some wordplay on that.
I'm buffed now.
Speaking of wordplay, that's a little bit of foreshadowing because we were talking a little bit about adding some puzzles into this, and that's all I'm going to say about that. A couple little hints about some future shit. Maybe that's another little hint.
Please don't say Rubik's Cube. Please don't say Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube?
Fuck.
What does that have to do with a word puzzle?
Nothing, but it's a puzzle.
But there's no words.
You can still put it in there. It's a puzzle.
What if you put stickers that were words?
That were letters, and you can make a word.
And each side, you had to. Each side was a different word. Yeah. And when you, fuck.
Each side is
too much.
Each side
This
has
is going to be
the name of one of those special characters.
Like a Too Short song on the radio. I've been listening to a lot of hip hop lately. That was a good reference for any of you old school hip hop fans. If you've ever listened to a radio edit of a Too Short song, that it's all beeps, it's all bleeps, it's all bleeps.
You just did.
Anyway, so I'm sad because Ananda, a character that I have spent some hours, I won't say how many because I'm going to spend more because she's only dead to us. You listeners in the past are still
She'll live forever.
She'll live for another few episodes, not forever. And
Force Ghost.
But in our hearts, yeah, you're right. You're
In
right.
our
You're right.
hearts,
In
that's
fact,
right.
I almost
Force Ghost.
Is that anime?
No, Force Ghost from
just
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh,
Jedi Force Ghost.
Okay, yes, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is I've had 4 cups of coffee, so I can say yeah like 1,000 times a minute.
Tracking.
Yep. And also no. I can do no even faster.
Okay, yep. Land Before Time.
No. I was cycling through a bunch of Don Bluth cartoons today, picking out something for my little cousins.
Hey, this is something the younger crowd will get too because there's Land Before Time like 7,000.
Yeah, they're
by
on
now,
the billion
so,
by now.
Yeah.
Land Before Time, a billion. Why haven't they rebooted that shit?
I know, right?
It's just like reboot.
First one was perfect.
Is Don Bluth still alive? Is Don Bluth still alive? That's what I want to know. Guys, let's talk about Pathfinder. We've been on so many tangents tonight.
Yeah.
I want to take a second to talk about Ananda a little bit.
I love the way she dropped those bags
Yeah, I mean,
on
she was
on that
always
bear.
there.
On that bear when we were like, about to die.
You guys, I can't even tell you. I made a whole character sheet for this bear animal companion that I just have to throw in the fucking trash now.
We never even used it.
You think I'm not upset about this? You think I did this on purpose? I was in the bathroom peeing and crying.
You did kill her.
I know I killed her, but
Just picturing you in the bathroom just like
with my wee wee in my hand. Oh man. Okay. No, seriously though. I had
okay?
so much more
Yeah,
that
kidney stones.
No. Anyway, this changes everything. I got to rewrite shit now.
You can always keep that bear sheet for something else though, or another. If you never really used it.
We already killed her sister, so it can't be that.
Her sister?
Yeah, I assume that's who.
She
the
died at
beetle
the
was
very,
that died
very
at the
beginning in the opening.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. God damn, I can't even. I've written so much shit for this. I can't even remember some of
Crack.
the shit
That was Laura's scream, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a really good scream. I thought that was like a Scream Queen download shit, dude.
Laura.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank you, Laura, for that scream. We'll
Shout
probably use
out.
that again later.
The Featherleaf clan is gone.
No more feather leaves.
As far as we know,
Right.
Ananda and her sister. Oh man, I forgot all about her sister. Now I'm even double sad. Because her sister was, like Ananda, she's pretty nose to the grindstone type. She comes in there, rescues you guys. She's got the plan. She's a badass.
A badass.
Was a badass. And her sister,
Sad.
I don't have a name for her. You want to do that right now?
You could bring in her older brother, Fernando Featherleaf.
I really wish that you hadn't said that. Shut up. But Now I'm not gonna. Fuck, dude. Because
Now there's no
now there's
feather
no
leaves.
leaves.
Now he's gonna be called Craig.
Now there's no oh fuck, come on, give me a little more credit than that. No, you don't have to. I get it. Scary woods, scary river. I don't want you to think I don't put a lot of time into this, but sometimes I forget details, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot this important detail. Stupid. Anyway, sad about Ananda and her sister. Any suggestions for a name for Ananda's sister, real quick?
Mananda.
Banana.
Bananda.
Bananda. Oh, come on.
Perfect.
Can we respect the featherleaf clan?
No, Bananda.
Bananda. All right, so Ananda and Bananda are both gone.
Yay.
It's
Bananda.
done. It's already canon, bro. It's already canon. We don't need a vote. It's Bananda.
Bananda.
Oh, it's perfect.
Fruck. What the hell's going on?
Oh man.
So if I do
The most
if I do bring
unserious podcast we've done.
if I do bring a brother in, I know, and there's a character death. Like, can we take this seriously for a
This
second?
is how we cope with the death.
With humor.
Okay, I
Yes,
understand
with
that.
humor.
I understand that.
We're
I-
grieving
That's how you
inside.
start. We can cry or not cry about it later.
While we're peeing.
I know how I know what I'm gonna do. I'm
My
definitely-
pillow's so soaked with tears.
Shut up.
to pee here.
Stop acting like. Stop acting. Okay, not the pee part, but stop acting like that's not a normal reaction. I mean, this is a character that I loved. I'm going to cry. God damn it!
It's okay. You can cry.
Thank you. So if I do bring in a brother character now, his name's going to have to be Bronanda.
Yes.
I wanted to get that joke out, but I'm sad and it doesn't feel appropriate.
But that is his name.
There might be a Bronanda. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to say one way or the other right now, but Bronanda might happen. So we'll go ahead and pick up with everybody in the party. We're coming back to the party now. So if you were sleeping, wake up because it's time to shine. Everybody take your happy pills.
Oh man.
Do your
Guys.
Oh,
You check.
I slept like shit last night.
Did you check for leeches?
dude, fuck the leeches. Get that fire going. I want some eggs.
I'm checking for leeches.
check your boots for snakes, you guys. I found a snake in your boots.
God, check.
I slept in mine. Don't you
Snake
sleep
for
in your
boots.
armor?
Checking my snakes for boots.
You know, there's a penalty for that. You don't get as you can't. I think it's like you can't rest comfortably. But we're just.
I don't
playing.
think it matters.
We're just playing.
Well, even then, I don't think it matters so much for his character because he doesn't. He's just.
I walk up to everybody.
What are
I'm
you
like,
doing, Tamlin?
all right, so none of these snakes are wearing my
What are you doing,
boots. So I probably don't have any snakes in my boots.
So you just grabbed a bunch of snakes that weren't in your boots? What are you going to do with them?
Breakfast?
Throw them away.
Oh shit! Now there's
just like-
snakes all over the place.
Yeah, none of these snakes are wearing my boots, so I probably don't have any snakes in my boots.
That I'm
You know how,
wearing.
you know how sometimes like
There's
a
not a snake in my boot.
big, you know how sometimes a big like level surface can be called a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're following.
I shouldn't shake my head. I should
There's
say
motherfucking
things.
snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Where's
are
Sam
now.
Jackson? Where's Sam Jackson when you needed him? And what would Sam Jackson be if he was in Pathfinder?
Sam Jackson.
I mean, like, what would...
Don't answer that because
Yeah.
guess what? Sam Jackson's coming to Pathfinder.
Oh.
That'll be for a later date. So when you guys are waking up,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Sorry.
Yeah, are you not excited about Sam Jackson coming to fucking Questoria?
I just feel like how long we'll have to wait to release this episode for that to happen.
Character voices may be impersonated. Or celebrity voices are impersonated. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, you guys have just woken up for the morning. Last night there was a rustling in the bushes. I don't know if you guys were aware of it. I probably just is.
Based on that perception check, that's a no. Griff is unaware.
Are we all percepticizing?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
No. I mean, I got a 10. I might perceive something small, but not much.
Ooh.
Griff got a 15. Maybe that's something.
I ain't paying
Griff,
attention at all.
That should be...
That's a. I forgot the
something.
modifier was so high with him.
What did you get?
I'm just going to say
Tim?
11.
Just gonna say.
That's what that big ooh was for?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I mean, why is that? Is that right?
Guys, I rolled this dice just now.
Is that ooh okay?
and it landed right in this bottle cap. And can you see the number on there?
I can't, but they can.
It's a 1.
No, it is not.
Oh, there's a 9 behind it.
Yeah, there's a 9
Or is
behind
there a
that
9?
one.
Or is it 61?
91.
That's a good one. So, what was the highest perception check over here?
15.
15? You know already, 15 doesn't beat a 19 on the die. And if this guy has any kind of modifier, I don't think anybody saw this guy.
What about Jess?
You want me to roll for Jess and Augie and Sunny? God,
How could you
every
forget
time
about Sunny?
Every time, because I don't have a crush on her. Every single time.
Griff likes it.
What does she even look like? I love that. I got another.
Whatever.
Like
Griff
the
wants.
the roadie chick with the Muppet band.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Like can't even see her eyes or bangs are in front
bangs
of the
down
eyes.
over
It's
her
like,
eyes.
Guys,
I'm into that.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
All right.
But as an elf.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's my starting point. I'm going from there when I design the character. Oh, fuck. One of these guys just rolled a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to roll a d6 to determine which one of these three just scored a natural 20. And it's going to be 1 is Just, 2 is Sunny, and 3 is Augie. It's Augie. Augie just scored a natty 20.
If it's just, he wouldn't get our attention. He'd be like, "Hey guys, there's someone in the woods."
Reese, it's funny that you say that because that's exactly what I was going to do. That's exactly what I was going to do.
They're in the woods, and we're just snoring.
That's my whole thing with Just. Is he doesn't really say shit. He's not forthcoming with information.
Kind of like Joey
He's
in
like selectively
Nightmare on
mute.
Elm Street 3. Almost like a mute, or he has to, like, when he wakes you up, he has to shake you and stuff.
Well, yeah, we've actually experienced that once already. I have a bubble in my throat,
Yes.
but it's gone now.
Good.
So, Augie rolled really well. He sees this guy.
Thank God.
He doesn't see him, but he's aware of him. And he looks at you guys, and he says,
Griff is Solomon Law.
Guys, I can't be 100% sure about this, but I think we're being watched. I'm a little bit nervous. I heard some rustling in the woods more than a few times, and I swear I saw some shadows moving. I think somebody's watching us and has been watching us for the entirety of the night.
MC Hammer.
Because of all
Why
the commotion
MC
that's
Hammer?
been going on these past few days, and I feel like my nerves are just extra sensitive now. I just wake up and just start whipping my whip in the air, just constantly, just like whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Okay, so
I'm just ready to go.
that the sound of your whip wakes Griff up, and he's gonna jump to his feet and pull his rapier out.
Imagine everybody is awake in the nearby radius.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
gonna just like look around real frantically, like what the hell is going on?
He jumps up and pulls out his rapier just immediately.
Yeah, that's just his
And
reaction.
sleep.
Yeah,
And
you hear a
Aladdin-
crack going.
And Aladdin,
Time to get up.
you heard him say MC Hammer because he woke up and that's like out of his dream, and he came up with a name for his hammer, and he
Oh shit!
He
That's
shines
your-
a
that's what
light
you
on
said.
it.
he shines a
Reflects
light
the
on it.
moon
Has it been
beams.
established?
He finds a light that's shining through the trees and goes up to it and puts it out to it.
and just puts it under the light.
Yes, this is MC Hammer. That's the name.
So
and then
he just now
he
discovered-
sees that we're fighting, or they're not fighting. That there's things going on.
So this is just now being established. This hasn't been established previously of the hammer's name being MC Hammer.
Right.
All right, I'm into it. There's a phenomenon in hip hop where in every city there's a serious artist, and in every time period, and a silly artist. MC Hammer came out of San Francisco at the exact same time that Tupac did. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I love it. MC
crazy.
Hammer and Tupac. What the fuck? Two opposite ends of the spectrum. Anyway,
Now I gotta say it's hammer time.
it's.
Whenever I go to clobber him.
I guess
And
you
that
do.
you're too legit to quit.
That's right.
Too legit to quit. He had another hit, didn't he?
No, I think that was it.
Nope. Yep.
There was a minor hit that he had. It was the one that was, it's time to pray. And now we pray. Pray. You never heard that one?
Nope.
It was a minor hit.
Do you remember the MC Hammer cartoon?
Hell yeah, I do.
Vaguely.
And he
With his
used his
dancing
pants
shoes?
to like his parachute pants, like
Oh,
to
yeah,
actually
I do.
fall
I remember
slowly.
like James
Sneakers
Brown
would
was like
talk.
his uncle. Or
The
his-
sneakers. I remember
Yeah.
the talking sneakers. Yes. Oh, wow. Yeah. Why is that the detail I remember? Oh,
Because
wow.
it was
the-
awesome.
Yeah, it was the
But
draw.
other than that, I mean, anyway.
All you 30 and 40-year-olds out there, MC Hammer.
So I'd like to know what you guys think about this news that Augie just gave you. You guys are being watched.
After I was cracking my whip, I'm like rubbing those super bad crusties out of your eyes that feel like razor blades. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know if we got that on mic earlier, but yeah, we've all agreed that the grit you get in your eyes is one of the worst parts of life.
and after I finish scraping it out, I'd like to see if I can perceive my surroundings, see if I know what has alerted all us to wake up.
So you want to do another perception check?
I think.
Yes.
I was gonna say I hear
If I have
that
to do
it's
that, I'm gonna have to do that.
Augie. I was gonna say I hear that it's Augie. I was just gonna ask Augie what he sees.
I'm not sure.
That's right.
Point the direction.
So I got a 2.
That's real bad. You definitely don't make
I
it.
just scraped all the crusties into my eyes, and I'm like, it's still blurry.
I'll go ahead and roll.
Okay, I got a 16.
I mean, I rolled really poorly also, but I have a feeling it's good enough. What's your modifier?
I don't have one.
You don't have a perception modifier?
No.
Yeah, he beats the shit out of you then. You don't see anything.
Augie, where was he at?
He's been all around us. He's been moving around us all night long, watching us. I think he's been casing us.
Do you know if there's more than one?
And you're just telling us now?
I don't know. Why not? I didn't say anything earlier.
All right, I'm
terrible. I'm a terrible person.
I look at you guys and I'm like, I'm just gonna scream out there for him to come out and show himself. What do you guys think?
Tamlin, can you cast
If there's just one of them,
Invite him to the fire.
Okay.
Tell him we got some food.
okay.
Don't forget it's morning. It's morning now. Or wait.
We got
Yes, it is.
morning.
It is. We just woke up.
We got breakfast fish.
Okay.
Well, wait. We did like a double wake up.
Do we still got some gator?
Yeah, we kind of did. We fell back asleep.
Okay.
We were like, let's go, guys, and we were like, no, we're tired, man.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Let me just cut that first one out.
So you guys are running on a shift system, right? A sleep shift system.
Mm-hmm.
So real quick,
Mostly Just Whisper
no,
stays
Just
up all
Whisper
night.
was on
while
solo
we
duty
sleep
last night.
all night, but Just Whisper rolled. He didn't roll high enough to perceive
Yeah, but-
anything. So the only person that saw anything was Augie, because you guys all failed the perception check also. So what we need to figure out is where Augie's placement was in the sleep shift system. And traditionally, Augie has been going like late. Traditionally, he doesn't do it at all because Hank takes his place.
Right.
So did he take a shift?
Or did he
What
not?
do you think? What do you guys think?
I don't know, but apparently he still sensed it.
He saw it.
I mean, if he sensed it and we rolled a dice,
So
then
that means he
then
definitely
did it.
took a shift.
Yeah.
So when did he take his shift?
We'll just call
What do
it
you
the
think?
last shift.
Sedzu is normally the guy who took the last shift, but now Sedzu's gone, and Augie is also a guy who likes the last shift.
Plus, we have so many people in our party.
I feel like it makes the most sense to have
Yeah.
Augie at the end.
I mean, like with our party being so huge, I mean, it's not like the shifts are that long anyway.
I know it seems a little bit like I'm like nerfing shit by just putting him at the end, but it makes sense with the story. So he's on the last shift. You guys all slept your whole shift. Maybe you missed the last 30 minutes.
Good.
When Augie is like finally saying, guys, I think somebody's watching us. Forget all that about, and he has been the whole night. He doesn't know that. He's been asleep. But now that he's up, he's had some time to look around.
Assess the situation.
He hears something over here. He looks over there. Something moves out of his peripheral. You know, like he looks over, and just as he looks over, it's gone. You know what I mean? Like super, super spooky. And then he hears it again behind him. He looks over, and as soon as he looks over, he swears he saw something out of the corner of his eye.
Speedo sound.
But it hasn't done anything other than that. And that's what he's told you.
So is it still like dark out, or is it early light?
We can say, yeah, we'll say it's like early
light.
light, like right before, I guess it's not twilight.
Like the blue,
I guess it is
the
kinda
blue
is it
light
called
right before
twilight?
the sun comes up
Yeah.
above the horizon.
Like
you
you
get
can
that
see
blue.
the sky is starting to get lighter, but it hasn't quite risen
Hey,
yet.
Tamlin, can you cast light?
Can I cast light? I will tell you.
I mean, I can see in the dark.
Cast some light.
I remember making a character sheet because I had to download a $70 fucking pack
you
onto
know,
Hero Lab.
Cast all the light you want, you know.
You're Aladdin.
Yeah. I said, I mean,
You
I
sounded
can
like
see
a
in the
cholo
dark.
for a
but-
second. You say you were like cast all the light you want, you
No,
know?
that's not what I was going for.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just me. I was just picking that
No,
up.
it wasn't.
Oh, you got it too? You heard Cholo also?
I did.
Hey man, you can like cast all the light you want.
Cast all the
man.
light
I'm
you
not-
want, man.
But
I just
here in
thought
my
you were doing-
lowrider.
I just thought you were doing a voice.
No.
Oh,
I
man.
was saying that.
Isn't it really offensive if I make a character that sounds like that? I want to so bad.
Guys, I was just
mean,
trying to say that I can see in the dark.
Who cares?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all
we need
can,
to cast
but it's
light?
only for like a certain distance.
Tamlin doesn't have
just-
night vision.
60
I
feet,
grab a stone off the ground that I find and I cast light on it.
And you're holding it up like a lantern,
Yeah,
looking around to see if you see somebody.
right.
Yeah, that would have to add a bonus, right?
Yes, it gives
Okay,
me
but
an
he already
addition.
used his perception check for this round, so let's see what. Okay, you know what, everybody? Let's roll for initiative.
Also, I was gonna say, if you were, if somebody was out in the woods spying on somebody and they started shining a light, wouldn't that like kind of spook you a little bit or something, or like get you going?
It depends on what the individual in the woods' motivation is.
It's a 23 for Griff.
That's
You
nice.
got a point.
Thanks.
We're doing initiative.
I think I just established a new thing for me. Since I've got all these, I'm just gonna roll, see what gets the best roll, and then roll that one again. I rolled the high.
you need
The
a
high die
special-
was 18. Then I rolled a 19.
Don't you
with
need a
the,
special feat for that?
No, I'm saying like to choose which dice I want to roll for the roll. I'm gonna
Oh,
roll
and
all
then the
of
die
them.
that rolls the highest, that's the one you choose to roll your.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for the roll.
I got a
Gotcha.
16.
I got you. Okay.
So does this mean we're on guard? Like we've drawn our weapons. We're like,
Yeah,
whoa,
that's what
what's
it's
going on?
It's canon that Griff did.
Now that we've rolled for initiative, and since Augie went ahead and told you guys that there was somebody out there, you guys have the opportunity now to do
I
something.
arm myself.
So after Augie said something, we all rolled for initiative. Like he said those words, and that marked in game time when we rolled for initiative. So now we're going in initiative order. From the moment Augie said those words, now we're in initiative order. So we start at whoever scored a 23.
That would be Griff.
Graff scored a 23.
Griff is going to jump out of, like I said, he's going to jump out of bed. He's going to pull his rapier on instinct, and he's going to look around frantically and do a perception check. Ooh, he sucked on that one for a 10.
You see nothing.
I guess then he's going to look at Augie and be like, where did you see it?
I don't know where he is right now. Last I saw him, he was somewhere behind me and slightly to the left.
All right, so then Griff is going to kind of turn to face that direction.
Okay. That makes it whoever was the 17, Tamlin.
Okay, so I use Bardic Performance, so we get the +1.
Nice.
You're telling a joke?
It's not one of my best because I just woke up.
Okay. So
It's a
you're
joke
telling
about,
a comfortable joke.
Eye boogers,
Yes.
Yeah, you got some line about eye boogers. Yeah.
Right.
feeling like razors, and it's just not very funny.
But it's not quite there because you're still working on that. You're still working it out, and it's really early.
Right. I haven't quite finished the punchline. It doesn't roll off my tongue quite right.
This dog is like, you might as well have sleigh bells on his collar. Actually would like that a lot better.
And I'm holding up the glowing rock because I cast light on it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I've got my whip ready in my hand. I've got it unrolled. It's on the ground. It's ready to go. And I'm searching, and I face the same direction. I hear him say it's slightly, behind me to the left, and I'm looking.
Like a perception check looking?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
15.
I got good news for you, bud.
Yeah, what's that?
I think you see something.
Oh man, I see something.
You're looking at this tree, and you're thinking, I think I see a sleeve poking out.
So I want to. How far away is it?
Let's call it 25. He's like 25 feet out from the edge of your campsite.
Can I move? Okay, I want to move 15 feet in that direction towards it.
Okay.
Put me 10 feet away, and my whip will reach 10 feet. And I want to crack my whip around its neck and try and pull it out into the light.
You can only see his sleeve.
I'll just try and grab him, whatever I can grab.
Okay, so what you can perceive from here is that, yeah, he definitely has like full cover. So how does that work out?
It's like a -4 to the attack, I believe.
It's episode 13, and we're still just attacking first before talking and seeing who this
But
might be.
It's not really an attack. I'm trying to pull him into the light
But
because
still.
he's been.
It could be taken as like, whoa.
It's a very aggressive
Well,
action.
let's put it this way. He's been sneaking around our campsite. He didn't. Who does that? Why don't you come out and say, hey?
Well, there
hello?
was 5 of or 4. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a lot
but
of us.
also you're not even like giving him a chance at this point
Right.
to identify himself. You're going straight for the
That's too bad.
Man.
I just
shouldn't
woke
have been
up.
fucking around
yeah,
this
you
early in
don't. You
the
don't wake
morning.
me up out of my sleep.
We'll see what happens.
All
I
right.
guess we're a rowdy bunch,
We'll see what happens.
So we're doing CMD to CMB.
Correct.
I got a 5.
No, you got a 1.
I got a 1.
Well, I mean, really, it's a 5, but he's
The
going to
5
add
minus
4.
the 4.
Yeah, you didn't make it. So you you whip this tree, and it definitely frightens this guy. But it's not his turn yet, so he's
Good
not
thing
able
it's
to
my turn.
do anything right now. And yeah, it is Aladdin's turn. Hopefully, a little more diplomatic.
Hope you have
Speaking
a
of
good
which-
charisma.
Right before we go, I say, listen, if you're out there, which we know you are, we don't want to hurt you. It was just a warning shot. We just want to see what's going on. We are having a fire. We're having some breakfast if you're hungry. We have a little extra food if you would like. We just want to maybe just see your face so we know who we're talking to. Maybe you're scared out there. You're alone. We just want to see what's going on. Can you show yourself, please?
You're gonna whip at him and then offer him gator.
Yeah, we got Gator.
You're so bipolar.
Hey,
man. I swear to God.
By the way, I rolled like a 21 on that charisma check, and I said some pretty nice things.
Yeah.
I think. So
What's your diplomacy modifier?
2.
2. What
We
was
hope that,
your
though.
score?
It was a 21 total.
It's lucky because he rolled a 17, and even without a modifier, that would beat most DCs, but not that one. So yeah, I think he's convinced. Yeah, jolly holiday. Okay, yeah, alligator, crocodile. Yeah, snake. Yeah, a little bit of that meat now. Yeah, alligator, the
So
crocodile.
just go over yonder.
About 24 mile off the prop, man. Down the creek.
Excuse me, fellow. Is this something we need to be hearing, or I'm trying to make out.
Wait, are we
it
back?
just don't sound
Are we
like
back?
complete sentences.
No, we're not back. No, we're just getting a little
not-
bit of practice.
We're not back. He says we're not back.
Yeah,
What
it's
he
just a little
said
confused over
No,
here.
just
Is
getting a
he's
little
willing to
practice,
help us.
Did you-
I feel like you lose a little bit there. Go back to Gator.
So I was out here in the
Yeah,
swamp.
it does
and
translate.
I was wandering around and come from a little magical village. And
He came from a
just
magical
and,
village.
yeah, we was in a
Let's
lot of
go
trouble.
to that place.
And,
Because I need some magic shit.
I was wandering around out here in the wood in the swamp, and I heard that there might be some.
Man, it really doesn't take much to get this guy going. He really opens up to you after you really say out a couple
Bleeding
sentences.
his
to,
heart.
I'm crying my eyes out. Right? Sometimes when I do
How much
accents, my
XP do
eyes
you
start
have?
watering.
My wrist sundial is. Yeah, he's taking a while.
Last night I was in my home, and I was just minding my own. I was walking back and forth on my porch, and I was drinking my shine. And
Why were you just hanging out around our camp?
well, I'm trying to get to that point. If you'll let me tell my story and quit interrupting me, you impetuous.
Yeah, just get to the point.
Yeah, the impetuousness of youth. I'll tell you something right now. So I was swinging on my porch in my rocking chair, and this a bunch of bad dudes, real bad looking dudes, they rolled up into town and they started fucking shit up. And we got a real nice little magical town out here. And we're not used to having too much company, and these bad dudes roll through town, and people don't normally know where we are. So I'm out here, maybe seeing if I can. I heard you guys might be passing through from some contacts of mine I care not to say. And I was maybe hoping I could find you and convince you to assist.
Well, before we agree to anything, I think it would be fair to maybe get some names and get acquainted first a little bit.
You want
I'm
my light?
Aladdin, and you guys could tell him your name if you want to or not.
You want
That's
my light
a real
rock?
good idea.
Griff is going to do
light
an
it up, rock
intimidation
there?
check.
Yeah, you want my light rock?
No, I don't need your light rock. Thank you very much. I do appreciate your
And what's your name,
hospitality.
sir?
My name is Yarley Farley.
Charlie Farley.
And I said before, I come from a magical town, and if you all would be so kind as to follow me back to my village.
Yeah. This magical town, what makes it so magical?
I'm glad you asked.
Forest
This
fire right
swamp-
there.
This swamp is a very magical place. It is a mecca of fey activity, fairy activity, if you will, if you're not familiar with the fey. But I see several druids among you, and I do believe you are familiar. And you probably are already aware of the magical ability of this here swamp. So if you'll just follow me, I'm sure I can find some people that will be more than happy to accommodate you with some favors. Quid pro quo, if you know what I mean.
Aladdin
I think
looks
you
at,
probably do.
Aladdin looks at Just Whisper and he's like, you know what this guy's talking about?
Yes, actually, I do. There is this swamp is well known for its magical aura. A lot of magic items, magic stones, magic trees, magic plant life grows through here. A lot of druids reside in this swamp,
Well, that's really good to know, man.
Now I have a question.
but it's also a source of much
Are fairy good or bad?
fear. That's exactly the point I was just getting to.
Oh.
Fairies are very neutral.
Oh.
They can be an enemy to some and friend to others.
So we gotta tread lightly, guys. Maybe don't attack first this time, maybe try to talk.
That's one thing that's so very magical about our village is that we live in harmony with the Fae kin, because most of us are kin of the Fae ourselves, and that is why I have approached you specifically, because we were aware of your trek, your
That'll work.
venture through our swamp that we call home. Most people would not enjoy a home such as this, and that is why we call it our home. Because it is very, very magical, but also very, very treacherous to anybody who is deemed unworthy. So, if you will kindly assist us in getting these bad dudes out of our town, I know we can find a way to repay you.
That's all I gotta hear. Let's go do this.
I'm sorry, I'm having way too much fun with this Cajun accent right now. I'm glad
I-
that somebody said Cajun.
I
Zach, that
am
was you.
interested in finding out what all this town has to offer.
I could use a magical dagger or something. You know,
I
that'd be
could
pretty
definitely
cool.
use some potions.
Oh, yeah.
I could use some sleep.
I think we all could use some potions.
I'll tell you what, right now, you can definitely find, we have more than enough potions we can make you wand. Fuck potions. I mean, fuck the potion. You need a wand, and we will give you each a magical wand.
I could definitely use a wand.
We will give you some wands. We will give you each a wand. That is a great, yes, I accept your offer.
I just up front.
I'm glad you accept my offer to give me a wand.
So you will help us in exchange for a magical wand a piece?
I offer you to make us magical stuff.
Yes, I agree. This offer, I already said as much.
All right, I like this.
I want both.
You want both of what?
I want a magical wand and a magical weapon.
Well, you'll have to talk to somebody in town about that. There's plenty of magical uses
You guys
in our
undersold
village.
us.
Yeah, don't worry, Griffcraft. I have a good feeling about this.
I can definitely get you wands, but if you want a magical item or a magical weapon, you will have to talk to one of the blacksmiths that reside in our village and convince them to do this for you.
Think a blacksmith will make me a magical whip?
Well, they're
that would be
magical
awesome.
blacksmiths. They work alongside as sorcerers and wizards and magic users.
It is a magical village. I imagine there's a magic.
Why don't you
village
start
going on
stepping and
here.
lead the way there?
And I absolutely will do that. And
All right.
we can leave it.
What do you
here?
think, Tamlin? We could ask Just Whisper and Sunny and Augie's opinion too, but I mean,
Show
does it
me
work?
the yellow brick road.
Okay, all right, yeah,
Everyone in agreement?
I think so.
I think so.
I think that's a good idea. I do worry about the boat. You guys aren't worried at all about that. We're already late for the boat.
We're going to need some of this equipment.
Do we have
for
some
help.
rope? Can we tie it to a tree?
Not our boat.
No, not the
talking
boat
about
that
the
we're
SS
supposed to
Scooby
meet
Good
up
ship.
at.
Can we tie that one to a tree?
Here.
We haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so Griffcraft
Tamlin,
is going
you're
to
out
walk
of your
up to
mind. Why did I even
Sunnyside.
talk to you.
Griffcraft's going to walk up to Sunnyside. So he's going to be
Wrong
like,
boat, dude.
why don't
Sorry.
you guys continue on and take this orb? When we finish up here, we'll put on our crowns and we'll be with you. But don't forget, Sonny, I'm always
Do we
with
still
you.
have those?
Hell yeah, we do. This is why we brought them.
teleport crowns?
And you know what?
Yes, 3.
One of them like died out, but Sedzu's gone.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
I wasn't expecting Sedzu to disappear when I was like, no, you only have 3.
Not that I'm happy about that.
When I
but-
was like, no, you
I mean,
only have-
Sedzu's gone. That's really sad.
Yeah, but when I was like, you only
Sorry,
have
Chase.
3.
Worked out great, though.
Sorry, it's not what I'm happy about, Chase.
Let me say this real quick. When I said you only have 3, I thought it was going to be like an issue. I didn't know Chase was going to disappear.
Zach, that was pretty smart. I think
Almost
some
like
smart
that's
points.
the third time.
Yeah, I'm giving
of
you
the
a
night.
power up, bro.
Yeah.
You're getting a power up tonight because I didn't give out any last time. I didn't even open up my box of poker chips.
Yeah, and I think
And
we've
I'm-
all given ours up.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
open it up tonight. But you have one.
Noted.
Maybe I'll open it
Write
up.
that in your notes.
I will. Right next to you, I'm going to say 1 power up. Plus 1 PWR. I accidentally wrote a B and a P. I made the P a B and the R a P because I'm an idiot.
Up arrow.
No, we're done.
Oh, we're done? That
And
was
that's
it?
where we're going to leave it.
Okay, cool.
So-
all right.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
I know.
Dude,
yeah.
we did an entire episode with basically 0 actual fight.
Right, but there was a chase scene and an extreme. I am really upset.
Chase is gone.
Oh my god, dude! Stop. Mourn for Ananda. Respect her. Show
You know
her
who I
the
miss
respect
more?
she deserves.
Bananda.
Yeah, Banana. We never even got to know her story. All
Yeah, we
hardly
never got to
knew
know
you.
anything.
We didn't
Just
know
a flip
anything
of the
about
wrist
her.
and she
No.
was gone.
So anyway, before
Poor
we
Bananda.
before we leave like official, we're just gonna say we met this catering.
We met this fellow right here, and he's a really new fun character that I'm really enjoying.
If anybody's out here like, oh, that's offensive to black people, no, this guy's white. You're racist. You are. You are.
It's you.
This is a white guy. You're racist.
So now that you found this really new fun character, is it kind of like Ananda who?
no, fuck you, no,
I
fuck
think
you.
so. We need a stat sheet.
Hey, Ananda will always have a special place in my heart. Bless her heart.
And a permanent spot on that rock.
I'm gonna do one last little one. God damn
That
it!
spot will be
dude.
gone in the next rain.
Why are you such an asshole? I'm gonna do one last little like Ananda eulogy.
Alrighty.
I'm not gonna bring
We
it
already-
down into the
Thought
dirt.
we already eulogized
We're
her.
not gonna bring it down into the dirt. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna miss Ananda, me as the creator of her character. You know, I was starting to really work into some details, and I was just getting into designing her character really. And to have this happen right now is very, very sad to me. So I want to say R.I.P. Ananda Featherleaf and your sister. And We'll find out in the future if there's anybody left in the Featherleaf clan. Maybe Just knows something. Maybe Sunny knows something. We'll have to ask next time. That's going to do it for us here in Questoria. We met some new people. We lost some loved ones. And we'll see you next time. Signing out. This is Poopy McFaceface.
And Shitty McGee.
Oh, dude, ew. Come on. Oh, it keeps going. Stop now. Stop it now. Stop now.
Well, it looks like the gang met an interesting character for sure. Yarly Farley, a Cajun type with promises of forging some magical items for them in exchange for a job, one that requires them to fight off some goblins. But is this Yarly Farley character going to stay true to his word? And even if he does, how will the gang fare now with Setsu gone and Ananda, their help from above, now presumed dead? Find out next time on Questoria.